The big trend that I think that is going to start up is you can just lose all your data really quickly. Yeah. We keep trying to make it so that no one ever gets anything, but if they get in, it's the end of the world. Mm-hmm. And the first big trend that I think is going to start is that's going to slow down a bit, where you're going to figure out architectures that lose money at a mm-hmm. or lose data or money at a not all of it at once rate. Right. And that's going to require a lot of really interesting re-architecture of our systems. Mm-hmm. Search works very differently when something on a remote trusted side needs to figure out the top 10 or 100 or 1,000 documents. Mm-hmm. But you don't necessarily need all million documents online ready to go.
Right.
And this is something that we've seen work very well in the financial world in various contexts. You can get $100, but you can't get $1 million.
Right.
And I think we're going to see that become a real trend in information security.
Yeah. I think you're absolutely right. More and more what we've been seeing is, I'm not going to say there have been fewer exploits, but more and more cases where applications are just being used in ways that you didn't anticipate, mm-hmm. abuses of applications. And it's only defined as an abuse when it's used in a way that you consider derogatory. But in the course of designing an application, you just kind of assume that it's going to be used in the way that you originally intended. So more and more, I think you're absolutely right. And you mentioned sort of like ATMs. You're limited to what you can take from an ATM, but that next step is, well, what if you can go to 100 ATMs at the same time and before those actual transactions go through? So I think it's going to the next step.
Which of course was a thing that happened.
Yes.
We had a major ATM thing where I think it was like a couple hundred ATMs were hit within seconds of each other, mm-hmm. and the information that they shouldn't all provide the information ended up getting not distributed fast enough. So it's like a $17 million loss. Mm-hmm. Attackers are quite clever. You have to be able to adapt.
Yep, be able to adapt. Agility and security mm-hmm. is one of the main themes of that capability.
Yeah, this is not a thing where you're one and done. No, you've got a cat and mouse thing. Mm-hmm. When we're out dealing with these ad fraud guys, it is constant cat and mouse.
Right.